Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Caitlin Francis. We are on top of several stories for you here on this Thursday, but first we're going to send it right over to Scott because it's going to be another very, very hot, dangerous hot day. We're still in early warning weather alert mode. Scott, how hot are we talking here today?
We're talking about temperatures, Kate, in the upper 90s, but with the heat indices, that's what it feels like to you and me when the humidity combines with the temperatures. It's going to be between about 105 and 107 during the day today. That's the real feel. So it's dangerous heat we're talking about during the day today. Let's start off with our Doppler. We do have a couple of scattered showers out there in Fairfield County. They're falling apart, though, as they move across the state. And we had some beautiful sunrise shots this morning. I'll get to those in just a second. Yesterday it got to 93 degrees at Bradley, thus making it the 18th day of 90-plus degree heat in the state this year. Last year, 39. We don't need that record, that's for sure. But today, speaking of records, we could tie or break the record high of 98 degrees set back in 1944. We'll certainly keep you posted. There's that beautiful sunrise in Old Saybrook, looking very picturesque. It's not, right? It's not too bad out there right now. 77 degrees is the temperature in Hartford. Now, don't get me wrong. That's 15 degrees above average. 62 is the typical overnight low. We've got 78 in New Haven, but it feels like 81 when you combine the humidity with the temperature. So it's a bit warm out there this morning. 77s at Bradley, 77 at Brainerd, 78 in New Haven. Real tough start out there. You're going to feel that wall of humidity as you walk out the door with dew points in the upper 60s and low 70s, and the winds out of the south anywhere from 5 to 8 miles an hour. Not too substantial. Now, we stay muggy, if not downright oppressive, during the day today and tomorrow. More of the same tomorrow. And then Saturday, we start to see a change, a dramatic change as the air dries out. Temperatures are still going to be warm on Saturday, near 90 degrees, but Sunday, we're talking about 82 with low humidity, a delightful day. So we just got to get there. There are the couple of scattered showers. You'll see it. There's a little cluster of activity in New York State. You'll see it moving through just to the north and to the north of Pennsylvania, the northeast portions of Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, that's going to be racing over I-87, and we'll keep a close eye on it. Hopefully, that'll stay to the north of us. As I widen out the shot, there could be a pop-up shower or thunderstorm during the day today through this evening, and that could be strong to severe. All right, the Storm Prediction Center, I'll get to that in a second, has placed us in the marginal risk category for receiving some strong storms during the day today. All right, here's Futurecast. Not a lot on it. Just keep the storms to the north and west of us, and they kind of dry up before they reach us. But that's not to say we're not going to see some pop-up showers and thunderstorms just like yesterday. Just to the west of Connecticut, we had some severe thunderstorm warnings that were issued. All right, as we roll through tonight, there could be some scattered showers and thunderstorms, and then tomorrow, 2 o'clock, right on through the early evening hours, there's that chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms again. So there's the Storm Prediction Center's estimate of who's expected to receive some strong storms. We're in the level 1, level 2 for northwest Connecticut, and then more of the same for tomorrow, level 1, as we're expecting some strong storms tomorrow as well with all of this heat. What a mess. Dangerously hot and humid today. Your 7-day forecast includes 97 tomorrow, more scattered showers and thunderstorms. Saturday, better, but still hot, 90 degrees with lower humidity. And then Sunday looks great, as does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, with warming temperatures again for Tuesday and Wednesday. That's a check of your early warning forecast. Kate, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. Yeah, got to be safe out there the next couple of days. All right, moving on, a chaotic and scary scene at the Danbury Fair Mall last night after a shooting. An innocent 16-year-old girl was injured and taken to the hospital. The mall was placed on lockdown as police officers rushed inside. Channel 3 Eyewitness News report.
Panic and terror unfolding inside the Danbury Fair Mall last night around 7 p.m. This eyewitness video shows shoppers running through the mall after police say there was a fight involving at least 8 people. Officers in tactical gear rushed inside. Police believe 1 shot was fired, possibly 2.
That's what we're being told at this time, that 1 person was running from the scene with a hammer in hand. So that person may have been the target of the shots fired. It appears that the female may have been innocent.
That 16-year-old girl was shot in the upper torso. Police say she was alert and conscious at the scene before getting rushed to the hospital. For this Newtown family that was inside the mall when the shooting happened, the incident triggered some painful memories as they tried to safely escape.
My thought process was like Sandy Hook, then my brother, and then my uncle. So like I had to take that all, like cool it down and just like focus on my brother and my uncle, try to get them out.
Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Now to the coronavirus here in Connecticut. The current positivity rate is sitting at 3.15%. It's the fifth time in 10 days the rate has been more than 3%. Now, state lawmakers are hoping to make vaccines mandatory for some state workers. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aaron Edwards has more details.
The more people we get vaccinated, the quicker we get to herd immunity.
State Senate Majority Leader Bob Duff says when the vaccine first came out, he didn't think we'd be once again dealing with an increase in COVID cases. It's one of the reasons he's calling for state employees to get vaccinated or weekly COVID tests. If Connecticut did put a state employee vaccine mandate in effect, we wouldn't be alone. Other states have done something similar. Hawaii announced all public workers must get vaccinated or do weekly testing. And California has similar requirements for their teachers and healthcare workers.
I think a vaccine mandate at that level would be very effective.
Dr. Lisa Kuchara says vaccine mandates are effective, especially since those who decide not to get the shot would have to be tested regularly.
We're still given that freedom of choice, but we're here all designed, both of those choices are designed to lessen the spread of the virus.
Aaron Edwards, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And new this morning, the Glastonbury Town Council has voted unanimously to put a moratorium on all marijuana business activity in the town for the next 18 months. That includes any proposals for dispensaries as the state legalizes retail sales of recreational marijuana. The Town Council says it'll give them some time to review the laws and debate what's best for the town in the long term. Today, Eversource plans to trim down some trees to improve electrical services for its customers. So just heads up, you might see some low-flying helicopters starting at 10 o'clock this morning. They'll be using them to cut off some tree limbs that might affect nearby power lines in the western portion of the state. Eversource says that should wrap up by 11. In other news here this morning, Kathy Hochul is getting ready to become the next governor of New York after Andrew Cuomo announced his resignation. The 62-year-old Democrat says she's rarely associated herself with the governor for the 7 years that she's worked for him as the state's lieutenant governor. Governor Cuomo will step down in about 12 days. On Monday, the state's Judiciary Committee will meet and discuss whether or not to move forward with impeachment proceedings. On to developing news this morning. The Taliban continues to rapidly advance across Afghanistan. They're threatening to seize Afghanistan's capital less than 3 weeks before U.S. troops are set to leave the country. The group already controls roughly 2/3 of the nation's provinces, and despite the Taliban's gains, the White House says the military withdrawal by the end of the month will proceed as planned. Thanks so much for tuning in here to Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get your news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.